for coming. Oh. See, I keep telling you, you gotta watch where you're putting your feet. How you going, guys? Welcome back to Walk It Off. I'm Nathan. Today we're out exploring the Innis National Park. Specifically today we're checking out the Royston Head Trail. I really hope you enjoy this one. Let's go check out the map. Okay guys, so you'll find Royston Head over on Yorke Peninsula in the Innis National Park, which is a hefty 309 kilometre 4-hour drive away from the Adelaide City Centre. The trailhead offers a small off-road car park which can accommodate maybe about 5 cars. The trail's surface is quite rocky with large rocks sticking up at about ankle height, so just be really careful. It does also have a small section of soft sand as you get close to the coast. Now the track is going to take you along the top of some large cliffs overlooking the ocean, so just be careful because they have no barrier whatsoever. Today we're walking 4.67 kilometres and it is a track where we'll have to stop and then turn around at a certain point. So as far as elevation goes, its lowest point is 12 metres and its highest is 51 metres above sea level. Now it is a fairly easy track with its inclination maxing out at 16.7% and its average is only 3.8. Now as usual guys, I've included a Google Maps link in the description below if you'd like to check this one out for yourself, which I very highly recommend. The entirety of the Innis National Park is a beautiful piece of country and yeah, you should really go spend a weekend there, I think. Alright guys, let's hit the trail. Now the drive to get out here is going to take you about 3+ hours. The countryside that you've got to drive past to get here is quite barren. But you get about halfway down York's and it's just beautiful coastal scenery as far as the eye can see. And as you can imagine, there's a hike or two out here. You just got to hit the road and find them all. So Royston Head is on the northwestern side of the bottom tip of Yorke Peninsula, just shy of, just north of Marion Bay. Wow. Just wish I had a long lens with me for the view that I can see right now. So one thing you'll notice on this trail is there is a lot of debris on the track, broken up rocks, and they all seem to be sticking up right at about ankle height. So just be mindful about where you're putting your feet, because yeah, it would really suck to have a rolled ankle this far outside of civilization, especially if you've got to drive as well. Just be mindful of that. Make sure you pack a med pack, because it's undoubtable that someone will probably trip and hurt themselves eventually through here. It's another thing when you're traveling out in places like this, always remember to pack enough water. You do not want to be stuck out in somewhere like this. It's a long way. It's a long way between taps out here. So remember, stay hydrated, folks. So we're now the surface of the trail is now starting to transition into this really soft white beach sand, but it's held together quite firmly by the roots of the vegetation that surround the track. So it's actually quite a nice trail as far as beach trails go. Normally they're really difficult, especially on your knees. Well, they are for me anyway. It really is pretty out here in a kind of desolate way. Now, if you don't mind me saying so, I'd say that that is a bit of a view worth going on a huge walk for. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
sea, okay? Alrighty, as much as I'm enjoying this view, I think it's time to turn around. Oh, how good was that seaside cliff before? Absolutely stunning. Could easily throw away a weekend out here and not regret a second of it. So, how many of you have actually checked out Yorke Peninsula? There is so much to see and do out here. Well worth your time to visit, even if it does take a few hours to get out here. In fact, I dare say that either end of our state is like that. The Limestone Coast is also a beautiful part of the world to explore if you ever get the chance. I used to actually live right on the, not quite on the rim, but just before the rim of the Blue Lake volcano. Stunning place to live. But I dare say that we will be back out this way soon. Again. So I got 2 videos done this weekend. I did the Mount Lofty Botanic Gardens and this one. I think any weekend where I get 2 videos done is always a win. But now it's time for food. I go to the Marion Bay Hotel for dinner. The only gripe I can really say about this place is there isn't a hell of a lot of shade. So remember your sunscreen, folks. So have you got anywhere at Yorks that you think I should do? Think I should explore? Because if they're anything like this trail and what I've seen about around Marion Bay previously, then I'll gladly spend some more time out here. Alright, let's muster on. Go get some food, eh? Alrighty guys, if you've watched this far, thank you for coming on these adventures with me. I appreciate every view and I hope that I've earned you subscription this week. I hope you've enjoyed the Royston Head trail out at the Innes National Park on York Peninsula. I very highly recommend this trail and this whole national park. If you want to get out of the city for a day with your family, here is definitely a place to do it. It's well worth the trip, even if it does take 3 hours to get here. So, like always, until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, go outside, get better, be awesome guys. See you next time.